So keep in mind that I might fanboy out a little bit in this video. And that's fine because it's my channel. If I want to fanboy out, I'll fanboy out. But it looks like Fallout New Vegas 2 might be in early talks at Microsoft. Hopefully with Obsidian, but we'll get into that in the video. But you guys know how it is. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. You can always subscribe to the channel for weekly content. And don't forget to go over there and follow me at Twitter at LordAddictILP. Without any further ado, let's talk about Fallout New Vegas 2. So you guys know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, that I'm about to fanboy out a little bit, and that's okay because it's my channel. Look, Fallout New Vegas is a huge title to me, and it's obviously something that I really didn't think was possible. For so many years, Fallout was being made. We all know that Obsidian made Fallout New Vegas. And Obsidian isn't part of Bethesda, so we didn't think that's something that could ever happen. But then Microsoft bought Bethesda, and that changed the way my mindset was on that. And it wasn't necessarily if something like that could happen, as if Microsoft themselves would fund something like that. We all know that the majority of Fallout franchises usually doesn't revisit areas. It's been something that has been going on for a long time now, and I always thought maybe it wouldn't be possible that Fallout would be revisited in terms of New Vegas. Well, it looks like all that might have changed. We all know Jeff Grubb. Jeff Grubb's a friend, and I really appreciate the fact that this individual does not care to say stuff that he's been hearing, and he's definitely one of those individuals that make running an Xbox YouTube channel a lot easier because we always got stuff to talk about because of Jeff Grubb. But he came out on his podcast and he said, look, I'm hearing rumblings that Microsoft is talking to making a new Fallout New Vegas. And it's still an early development, so don't expect to see any form of announcement on this, regardless if it comes out or not, because right now it's just they're talking. We don't even know if they're going to greenlit this game. But what's crazy is the fact that I really enjoyed this franchise, and I might actually get to revisit the Mojave Desert, which I probably just butchered that, talk to Mr. House, and, you know, do the NCR. I'm really excited. You guys have no idea the roots of me as a gamer and the Fallout brand. A lot of that has to do with Elder Scrolls 2, but I really enjoy the Fallout franchise. And the fact that I might be able to revisit one of the best RPGs that I've ever played. The only question is who's making it, man. Are they going to let Bethesda make it, or they're going to do the correct answer, in my opinion, and let Obsidian make it? Now, I know Obsidian is making all kinds of stuff. They're making Avowed, they're making Grounded, they're making some other RPG or something relatively to that. We don't really know exactly what they're making. And they're making the Outer Worlds. That's a lot of projects. So my question to you guys is, do you think that someone like Obsidian has the time to make a game called Fallout New Vegas 2? And I think, look, just because they have all these teams does not mean that Obsidian shouldn't be looked at when it comes to making Fallout New Vegas. Sure, I do think that there is a lot of people who can make this type of game, and they would do a great job at it, but I want Obsidian to make it for selfish reasons, man. They made the first one, let them make that second one. And if they're too overburdened with the games that they're currently making, like I said, man, they're making Avowed, they're making the Outer Worlds, they're pretty busy. What you can do is go to Bethesda, go to Obsidian, find people that want that chance to start their own team. Let them all come together, especially where we're at now as a world. We're doing more remote access as possible, and I feel like this is something we need to look into. Fallout New Vegas 2 would be an iconic brand to bring to the Xbox title, especially if that sucker's exclusive. You know how big that game is and how beloved the Fallout fans love Fallout New Vegas. It is regarded to by many of the Fallout fans that it is the best Fallout game ever made. And if you give us a sequel to Fallout New Vegas and you put that probably 10-15 years after the original one, and you see the repercussions that happen to what kind of decisions was made in Fallout New Vegas, obviously, since it is going to be this on this grand scale, I wouldn't expect anything different. They're probably going to choose, if this is done and this is greenlit, to make one of the endings of Fallout New Vegas canon, and they're going to make the story revolving around that ending. Look, you guys know how I am. I'm for creative freedom. And if Obsidian generally doesn't want to make Fallout New Vegas because at the end of the day, that brand isn't theirs, then just go ahead and pull through and not really worry about Fallout New Vegas. But I feel like there are people there at Obsidian that would want to make something like this. And I feel like you owe your fans that possibility to at least discuss it. Maybe not do it, but at least discuss it. And if you're not going to make a sequel, someone needs to come together and at least make this game again and make it a remaster. Do something, because Fallout New Vegas is, like I said, man, it is one of the best games, especially RPGs out there, and I think we all would love this kind of possibility. And at the end of the day, more games is good for everybody. But that's pretty much the video. How do you guys feel? Put it in the comment section below. Is Fallout New Vegas something that you guys even care about? Do you think it's something that the Xbox brand even needs in its portfolio? Or do you think that they should focus on the future, new IP such as Avowed, focus on the Elder Scrolls 6, don't really pull any resources from anything related to these games, and make sure that everything is going 100% towards making these other games and not necessarily bringing back the past of a title such as Fallout New Vegas 2. I'm curious to hear you guys' opinion down there. I know we all have different opinions. Me, myself, I want Fallout New Vegas 2. I want to go through that game again. However they decide to do it, I'm okay with. But even if they don't decide to greenlit this game, I'm okay with that too. They got plenty of RPGs coming down the line for me, but I would really, really like Fallout New Vegas 2. But like I said, put it in the comment section below. Tell me your guys' opinion. I'm very curious on it. And until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.